Good morning, everybody. So today is Wednesday, and I want to talk about a feast that falls on Friday. It's what we call the Feast of Our Lady of the Rosary. Now, it used to be the Feast of Our Lady of Victory, and let me tell you why. Back in 1571, let me take a look at yes, that's right. Back in 1571, Europe and actually all of Christendom was threatened by invasion by the Muslim forces. Pope Pius V, that's who was Pope back then, reached out to the faithful and asked them to pray the Rosary and to ask for Mary's intercession, help, and to pray that Rosary in a sign of faithfulness to God, to Mary's Son, Jesus Christ, and to invite Mary's intercession on our behalf or on their behalf. Essentially, whenever we talk about Christendom, it's all of us, right? Faithful believers in Jesus Christ. So, spoiler alert, people listened. Very often that doesn't always happen. I don't know, the world that we live in, I know that's very often, unfortunately, true. So they not only prayed it with fervor, but God heard them. And I'm sure Mary interceded, got his attention, and helped them. And so this teeming horde threatening to overcome the Christian forces failed. And in all of that, saved the Mediterranean world. And so first, Our Lady of Victory, eventually what we call Our Lady of the Rosary. Again, pointing in the direction of what was the weapon, the instrument of that saving. So I bring this to you today because I remind us every time that Mary appears anywhere in apparition, Mary asks you and me and anyone who is listening to her to pray the Rosary. I don't know that we always listen to that. So I'm going to invite all of us to haul the Rosary beads out and to begin saying it. If you need to be gentle with yourself to get used to this, pray that beginning part so you know what the very beginning of the Rosary is the Creed, an Our Father, 3 Hail Marys, and a Glory Be. Pray that beginning part. That's easy, right? And then pray a decade. So decade means 10. So an Our Father, 10 Hail Marys, and a Glory Be. Start there and then continue to increase it and to begin that beautiful attention and commitment to a prayer that Mary has asked us to pray on the behalf of the salvation of the world. We live in a world that Christendom is shrinking, right? There are faithful believers, and thanks be to God, bastions of Christianity, but it's not looking in some ways like a Christian world anymore. God has a plan, and you and I need to participate in that plan. So let's join our prayers to the faithful of all places around the world that pray the Rosary. I know every time that I pick up my Rosary, every time that I pray it, that I can link to that chain of people that pray that with not only gusto, but with fidelity. So on this Friday, the Feast of Our Lady of the Rosary, Holy Mary, pray for us, give us the inspiration to pray the Rosary that we have been given and to take up that beautiful and effective weapon for our times. Thanks be to God, and I will see you all at Mass. Hard to believe it's fall. It's pretty dark this morning. So anyway, good to see you all, and I'll see you at Mass.